Let's get to work. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance. Back at you with another live stream. It's time to sound off on this cat, Hasaan. Boston PD. Top Joker. I want to give a special shout out to everybody in the stream. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. All my Facebook followers, I appreciate y'all. Shout outs to Don Ryan, Beth Meadows, Jake Martinez, Grab It Hard. We about to sound off on this cat, Hasaan. Y'all probably remember him from last year at my Stop and Shop video when I was recording the Loomis Boys. This cat felt as though he needed to get in the way of my camera and give me illegal directives. I wasn't going for it. It was earlier in my career, so it was a lot of things that I didn't know. But I still kept it tight. We about to get into this review of the video that I just uploaded. Well, the premiere, I should rather say. And y'all go ahead and sound off if y'all want to on this cat, Hasaan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the video. So what we got here, ladies and gentlemen, this is B3 District, B3 District Police Station of Boston, Massachusetts, located in Mattapan, Blue Hill Avenue, ladies and gentlemen. All y'all gotta do is Google B3. It'll give you all the information. I decided to come out here and just do a little recording. Basically was just trying to get B-roll because I'm thinking about giving y'all a new intro. Y'all let me know about that.
Officer J. Officer J. Hassan.
Holy crap.
You detective?
What are you doing nowadays?
So we got Officer J. Hassan, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said a few minutes ago, he was first seen on the video that I did last year at Stop and Shop at South Bay Mall, Dorchester area of Boston, Massachusetts. He was in a uniform at that time. Now he's in plain clothes with a badge around his waist. So obviously he made detective.
Officer J. Hassan.
Holy crap.
You detective?
What are you doing nowadays?
Just out here and I'm enjoying the weather, that's all. I'm out here enjoying the weather.
What's the word?
What's the badge number and name again for the record?
Dude, come on, man. You know I don't memorize that. 735, man. Jay.
Jay Hassan, right?
What's up, John?
So I remember in the first video, a lot of people had said that he reminded you guys of Training Day. Okay. And I never thought of that until I read it, and I said, damn, he do remind me of Denzel Washington a little bit on Training Day. Like his demeanor. We're going to get into the other video and show the demeanor, show the ups and the downs. And even now, also people were saying that he appeared to be drunk. And I didn't think of that as well until I read the comments. And then I started looking at the video again, and I said, damn, he do look drunk. And then I see him again today, and he looks drunk.
I passed up on you to take you to federal court.
Why?
Wasn't a top priority.
Let me stop that right there real quick, because I'm going to get into that at the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of this live stream, I'm going to get into that. I told him that I passed up on him by taking him to federal court, and he said, why? And I said, because he wasn't a top priority at the time. And I'll get into that much more later.
No, that's a bunch of malarkey. You weren't taking me to no federal court.
Oh, you believe that? I still got time.
Court for what?
So as you can see, he's still high on his horse. He hasn't learned a damn thing. And this was only last year. I had 2 years to put this in. But as you can see, he is on his high horse and feels as though he can't be touched. Listen to him.
Malarkey. You weren't taking me to no federal court.
Oh, you believe that? I still got time.
Court for what?
I still got time.
You making stuff up to make
Check the video out.
make your YouTube stuff look
Check the video out. It's all on video.
How you been, man?
Hey, man, I'm hanging in there.
Still out here doing
Now he want to change the subject and say not for nothing, how you been? He never gave a fuck about me the first time we met. Why do we give a fuck now?
on God's work?
Justice warrior work.
Malarkey. You weren't taking me to no federal court.
Oh, you believe that? I still got time.
Court for what?
I still got time.
You making stuff up to make
Check the video out.
make your YouTube stuff look
Check the video out. It's all on video.
How you been, man?
Hey, man, I'm hanging in there.
Still out here doing God's work?
Justice warrior work.
Alright, man. Hey, man, you stay up. See you. Like to see you still, doing what you need to do to survive, man.
I hope you changed from last year with violating people's rights, man.
Shout outs to Keebler No Sugar Coding Truth. She asked me on the video that I just uploaded, which is actually this video, but I'm just playing the part of Jay Hasan. But she's asking about earlier in the video when the officer was at the pump station filling up the gas tank, and she wants to know, was that his private car, or was that the police department's car? At first, I thought that it was his private car. That's why I kept recording. But then I noticed little indicators on the vehicle that showed it was an unmarked car. Shout outs to Keebler No Sugar Coding Truth.
Hope that video made a change for you.
What race did I violate, Joe? You talking about South Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, man. You know there was
Really?
no right to be involved.
So all of a sudden now he has amnesia and doesn't remember what happened. But just a few seconds earlier, he was telling me what didn't happen. But now when I, clarify, yeah, I hope, since this year has went by, actually over a year, since over a year has went by, I hope you haven't violated anybody's rights. And he says, well, whose rights did I violate? I said, you violated mine at South Bay Mall. Now all of a sudden he has amnesia. Shout outs to I.E. Dixon. What up, dog?
Man, I hope that video made a change for you.
What race did I violate, Joe? You talking about South Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, man. You know there was
Really?
no right to be violated, man.
Alright, well, I'm going to re-edit the video with this extra footage. I'm going to re-edit the video.
So he says, it wasn't any rights being violated. He's trying to figure out where was the location, as if he doesn't know. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. And just to refresh you guys' memory, I'm going to pull up the video from South Bay Mall and just show a few things that this clown did that he can't remember. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Stephen Gabriel. All right, we on a little pause right now, but that's all right. We're going to get back to the other situation. come back to the. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Man, I hope that video made a change for you.
What race did I violate, Joe? You talking about South Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, man. You know there
Really?
was rights being violated, man.
Alright, well, I'm gonna re-edit the video with this extra footage. I'm gonna re-edit the video with this extra footage so you can be updated. Because it seems to me you forgot. You have a nice day, Jay Hasaan. 735.
Right, man.
Now he want to tell me I'm not right when I called him on his shit. So here we go. This is the video from last year at Stop and Shop that he conveniently can't remember. So let's get into this right here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Get out of their way, man. Stop. I gotta call them back. Sir, stop, please. Please stop, sir. Why are you doing
I am
this?
backing up from this officer, as you can see, and he's walking up on me.
Stop, sir.
He's walking on me.
Stop. Everybody.
Shout out to IE Dixon. Yeah, bro, I thought about you earlier because I was doing my research and I was trying to find some information on this J Hasan, and I couldn't pull nothing up, and I could not remember the website that you and I talked about where we could get that information. So special shout outs to IE Dixon for always giving up the raw info.
See this? Stop. Everybody see the harassment here. He's walking in my personal space. I asked him to back up.
Chasing the armored truck
He's
now.
making false accusations. That's a crime, officer. That's a crime to say that.
Chasing
That's
the
a crime
armored
to
truck.
say that.
So you hear him. This is a police officer. This is what we do. This is why I'm telling you that I wanted to go back to this video to show you the highs and the lows within this character's demeanor, okay? So this is an officer who took an oath, swore to the Constitution, and he can't even handle himself. He seems to be unstable, this J Hasan. He seems to be very unstable, and he can't even control himself in this mall with a black man with a camera, okay? It's just too much for him. It's too much for him so that he yells out, he's casing the armored truck. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard what he just said. He's casing the armored truck. But he said, it was no way, and there is no way that I can take him to federal court.
Please. Sir, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me, sir. This is harassment right here.
Stop, sir.
This is harassment.
Stop. I gotta call them back. Sir, stop, please. Please stop, sir. Why are you doing
I am
this?
backing up from this officer, as you can see, and he's walking up on me.
Stop, sir.
He's walking on me.
Stop. Everybody see this? Stop.
Everybody see the harassment here. He's walking in my personal space. I asked him to back up.
Chasing the armored truck
He's
now.
making false accusations. That's a crime, officer. That's a crime to say that.
Chasing
That's
the
a crime
armored
to
truck.
say that, officer. You shouldn't say that. They have to be forced to put a complaint on you.
Everybody got witnesses.
Name the
here.
badge, please. You are right.
You got an officer out here who's acting like a fool. Boston's top joker, ladies and gentlemen. Boston's top joker within the Boston Police Department. He's out here inciting. That's what he's doing, okay? He is inciting. Now, let's just say these two armored truckmen, one right here and one in the car. Let's talk about the one in the ar. Let's say he hears that, okay? Yeah, he called the police on me, but he still has a job where he has to pay attention to what's going on. But let's say that he heard J Hasan say that, and he pulled his gun and stuck it out that little hole and blew my fucking head off. How about that? That's inciting.
Your policies and procedures, you're required to identify yourself.
Sir, stop and back up and stop casing the truck, sir.
You are in my personal space.
Shout outs Wake Up America.
How far you follow me. This is harassment.
Shout outs Carl David P. Lawson.
Harassment.
If I'm ever down Kansas, I'll come through.
Let them do their business and stop. You cannot impede my traffic, officer. You cannot impede my traffic. Please do not.
I want to make a correction, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said earlier, this was very early in my career, and I want to make a correction with what I said. I said that you cannot impede my traffic. The correct statement is you cannot impede my travel. You cannot impede my travel.
Not impede my traffic. Sir, this is harassment. They're trying to. This is harassment right here. Please do not impede my traffic. This is harassment. You're creating a disturbance. No, I'm not creating a disturbance. All I'm doing is recording. You're creating a disturbance.
More false reports. He says that I'm creating a disturbance when all I'm doing is just holding a camera.
Recording. They're calling the police on you because you're creating a disturbance. And how was that disturbance created, sir? Sir, you're creating a disturbance. You're creating a disturbance, sir. Please stop creating a disturbance. And how is that? Please articulate the disturbance that I'm creating. By walking around and putting the camera in my face, sir. Stop putting the camera. Back up. Back up.
Obviously, think it's fun. This is what he does during his shift. I wasn't laughing at all. One time I did laugh towards the end of the video. It's also a part 2 to this video. I did laugh because it got so comedic when his partner came and joined in that I couldn't help but to chuckle. But honestly, the whole situation was a tragedy. It was very shameful, very disgusting, and very unprofessional for this officer, Jay Hasaan.
Stop. Lord, you're interrupting my content, brother. You really are. Stop interrupting my content. I'm going to back in the mall. I'm going to back up all the way back here. I'm going to back up all here. Is this fine right here for you? Even though I don't have to, but is this fine right here for you?
I'm trying to be as cordial as possible and respectful as well. This is before the True Resistance came out. Okay, this is pre-COVID, as a matter of fact. I was wearing a mask at that time. A lot of people like to say that I was the first one they seen with a mask on. Not necessarily true. The reason for wearing the mask was for two reasons. Is because it hid my identity while I was recording. Okay, I was very, very private with this situation when I came into doing First Amendment audits and cop watching and just recording. But as you get into the game, you realize that fades away quickly. Your privateness fades away quickly. So that was one of the reasons why I wore it. And, at the time, it was the reports in China about, this virus coming over. So those were the two reasons. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Las Vegas Freedom News. Javier Valderrama. Jose Delino de Viega. Appreciate you.
I'm far enough. Let them dudes work. I'm not doing anything. I'm not interrupting. Somebody calling the police on you then. Because I'm recording, that's why. I'm exercising my First Amendment rights. It's an armored truck. Of course they're going to be worried. They're carrying down to the door. I have no weapons on me. How do they know? I can sit to a pat down if you want to pat me down. No. I can sit. Well, stop harassing me then. Stop harassing me. All I'm doing is recording.
I even went as far as say, listen, man, if you want to pat me down, go ahead and pat me down. But leave me alone because I'm not doing nothing. All I'm doing is out here recording. At this point, I would say it's harassment.
All I'm doing is recording. I can sit to a pat down if you fear for their safety. Or if you fear for your safety. I can sit to a pat down. For the safety, they're calling. Well, you should pat me down. That's kind of odd. Conduct an investigation. That's what I'm doing. What's the investigation you conducting? You. Okay. I'll stop. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Why do you keep running up on me? Bro, why do you keep running up on me?
What y'all think? At this point, constant harassment. Just keep following me. Not only that, but prior restraint, getting in front of my camera. My whole purpose was to be about 15 feet up, recording that Loomis truck right there. That was my whole purpose of out there recording. Okay, and people say, well, why do you record armored trucks? Well, they're tied to the 5 families, the people that run the banks. And I think it's important to document that. Yeah, they don't have anything to do with it, but let's just see the process. Let's just see, everything that's going on. I think we got a right to. We spend the goddamn money.
Phone is recording. Well, don't say anything to him. Just leave him alone. Got you. Even though freedom of speech is suppressing my freedom of speech, but leave him alone. I'm gonna sit here and record. You make this good, bro. Name the badge, please.
All right, so we want to get back to the other video, which is today, and we just refreshed ourselves with the violations and the continuous violations because it doesn't stop until I leave.
Why you say that?
You're gonna sit here and make up some stuff like that, but you know that's not even the case.
Make up? All right, you want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Because I can run it down. Do you want to talk about it?
You should really do what's right, man.
Do you want to talk about it? Let's not deflect. Let's talk about what happened.
So we got Stephen Gabriel. He asked that is it violating your right to record under the Bain Act? The Bain Act only applies in California, Stephen Gabriel. It's prior restraint within the rest of the country. But it's the same thing. It's just two different names. Bain Act only applies in California.
Last year, I was recording.
Shout outs Beth Meadows.
I was recording, and you walked up, and it's on video. Everything's on video. And you walked up on me, very close, touching me, initiating contact. It's on video. It's on video telling me what I couldn't do out in public.
Hit the lights! Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody.
On me, very close, touching me, initiating contact. It's on video. It's on video telling me what I couldn't do out in public. You don't remember you telling me what I couldn't do in public?
Shout out to Henry Hodges.
Before that, when you first approached me.
Recite the Constitution.
So now he only remembers the parts that were the comedy parts for him. Okay? That's what he remembers now. And he can't remember bumping up on me and initiating contact. He definitely doesn't remember yelling out that I was casing the truck, okay? Something that could have got me killed out there. And guess what? I bet you he would have got off on it too.
And you walked up on me, very close, touching me, initiating contact. It's on video. It's on video telling me what I...
See him walking away? He's walking. You can peep the demeanor, peep the body language, okay? Now he's walking. Once I speak facts, once I start shooting those facts out, now he's walking away, smiling, got his head tilted to the side as if he doesn't know what I'm talking about. But he knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's why he's doing that clown act right there.
I couldn't do out in public. About it. Let's not deflect. Let's talk about what happened last year. I was recording. And you walked up, it's on video. Everything's on video. And you walked up on me, very close, touching me, initiating contact. It's on video. It's on video telling me what I couldn't do out in public.
Shout outs to Oquendo.
You don't remember you telling me what I couldn't do in public?
Recite the Constitution.
What about before that, when you first approached me?
Recite the Constitution. I told her, I said, hey, what else did I tell you? Oh, I told you you had a roller on your nose.
Give me an email. Give me your email to the station, whatever your email is, and I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna have the updated footage with this version included in it. You got an email? You got an email I can send to you?
You can do better in life than stop.
So I'm asking for his employee email, okay? He's a detective. I know he got one. So because he can't remember, I'm telling him, listen, once I'm done this video, you're going to be the first one to get it. Give me your email, and I'm going to send it straight to you so I can refresh your memory. Well, I guess he's going to have to find out the hard way now. Somebody's going to notify him about it.
Oh, man, you was just asking not for nothing how I'm doing. Am I doing God's work? But now when I put you on the spot, I need to stop it. What you mean you violated my rights last year, bro? Don't act like you didn't.
If you know if I did that, man, you would have.
You're speaking too soon, bro.
He said I would have had him locked up if I knew that he violated my rights. Well, it is not that easy, and that like I said, that case. Well, I'm sorry, it never was a case, but that incident was never top priority. And like I said, I'll be getting to that a little bit later.
Too soon. I still have time. You would have me locked up. I still got time.
Shout out to New Guru, Bouncer Slab, and Real Nature.
Man, the viewers not gonna like this one. They're not gonna like this one. They forgot about you, Jay Hassan. They forgot about you. There's a lot of people complaining because I used the cuss word.
So he said that to this day he's getting complaints because he cursed, not because of the initiating of contact and bumping up on me and the prior restraint and the yelling. Definitely not because yelling that I was casing the truck. So, hey, this is all public record. This is B3 Police District in Boston, Massachusetts, in Mattapan. And you guys can Google that information because it's public record. And, if you feel like expressing and what you've seen here, what you don't like about it from the last video and this video, then I would encourage you guys to do so because I would definitely do it. And you guys know I definitely do it for anybody else that an officer would do that to. Shouts to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Let's continue.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
You violated my rights that day in South Bay. We're having a cordial conversation here. I ain't got nothing against you, but you violated policy. You violated policy. And you violated my rights. You had no reason to initiate contact with me when I was just standing out there holding my camera. Keep it real, bro. Keep it real. Come on, man. Keep it real. You playing for the camera right now, but I'm gonna have an updated version of this video with the footage that we took in South Bay. All right, Jay Hassan 735. You're gonna have to read about it this time. You didn't learn about it last time.
Shout outs, Wake Up America. Appreciate you, bro.
It's still funny to you. You're still a comedian. You're still Boston PD's top joker. Have a good day, bro. Go to work.
Jay Hassan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the original video. Where is that at? Give me 1 second. Let me find that joint. Here we go. All right. Okay.
Jay Hassan, 4690. Jay Hassan, 4690, ladies and gentlemen.
So as you see, right, he has a different badge number. The badge number that he just gave me on the video where he was just talking in plain clothes is 735. So that's proof that he done made it up to detective. He's stepped it up a different level.
Look at it. We got a comic going right here, y'all. We got a comic going right here. Stop doing that. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Loomis called police backup. They are armored truckmen, and they call backup. They call police backup. I call police on you too. Doing weird stuff. Huh? All right. Do you violate rights often? Hey, you been drinking today off procedural alcohol? Yeah. You know what you smell?
Now, at the time that I mentioned that, I was just saying that I wasn't. I didn't. I wasn't paying. I was when I'm recording. I'm looking through my camera to make sure I got whoever is in front of me in my frame. I really don't pay attention to. I pay attention to body language, but I'm really not up in their face to smell their breath or really could tell like any facial expressions if they under the influence or anything because I'm trying to get them from my frame of my camera. So when I said that, that's just like a routine that I ask these officers because I know a lot of them drink on duty. So that was just a random question that I asked them. But you guys had pretty much like said it in the chat, were like, yo, this dude is drunk. And after I kept looking at the video over and over, I'm like, wow, this dude could possibly be under influence of alcohol.
Somebody that's been working ton of hours have to deal with craziness like that.
That's the alcohol that's being released from your body, is what I'm saying?
You're running around here filming people talking about your constitutional rights. I bet you can't even name one line in the Constitution, can you?
Do you consent to a pat down?
So on top of violating my rights out there while I was recording, and still continue to violate, because if I was to move to the right or left at any time, he would block me. But on top of all of that, now he feels as though he's supposed to question me about the Constitution.
Do you consent to a pat down?
You touch me, your ass is going.
Do you consent to a pat down? I'm just asking. Do you consent to a pat down?
Touch me, your ass is right. You going right in there. Don't be foolish.
Do you consent to a sobriety test?
You talking about
Could you walk this line for me right here? Can you just walk that line for me? No, I'm just saying. I just want to know.
You know what I want
if you're not intoxicated. Could you walk that line for me right there, please?
You know what I want to know? You know someone.
So at this point, I'm really asking stupid questions. Yes, they are stupid, especially after the first one when I asked him was he drinking, and I continued to ask stupid questions like, is that alcohol being released from your body? Can you walk the line? Because I can't really gauge the temperature of this joker, okay? He's up, he's down. When he first approached me, what's this, 1823? When he first approached me, his demeanor was very dark, very crazy, as if just like training day, just like you guys said. So let me just move it up a little bit. Here we go. I guess this is the intimidation factor right here. You know, he didn't know how to approach me. He didn't know how to handle a guy with a camera. So his best approach was to walk with a stance that would intimidate.
You can do that as much as you want, but just don't interfere with this, right? Interfere with that.
There was never an interference. Nobody interfered, especially the black man with the camera. I just stood there and recorded.
No, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so.
This is the narrative that they try to do with auditors every day. They try to say that the auditors are creating a disturbance when they're not. There's no way that you can create a disturbance by standing and holding a camera and recording in public. There's no way. But this is the narrative that they create every day, especially for auditors.
Want me to detain?
Shout out Shub El Ben Israel.
Have a nice night.
All right, I'm gonna put it back up to where we was at, 1830. Here we go. There we go.
What are you doing? Sir, did you see how many times you approached me and impeded my traffic and was in my personal space?
Look at all this space out here.
Yeah, you walked up on me. It's on footage.
I'm gonna have to call the ambulance.
He just said all this space out here, but every time I walk somewhere, he's either behind me or in front of me. Like, he can't even keep his story straight. And this was the original video last year.
Psychic issues. You're suffering from psychological issues, sir. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling okay? Yes, no, maybe so.
I don't answer questions.
You don't You only ask him. You only ask him. Again, all right, we talking about the Constitution. Give me one line from the Constitution.
I'm done here.
One line from the Constitution. One line from the Constitution.
Oh, say,
That's nothing
can you see?
This guy.
I had digressed when I paused last time, but I said that I was asking stupid questions because I couldn't gauge this dude's temperature. You know what I'm saying? So I was asking stupid questions intentionally to try to bring it down. An auditor's way of de-escalating. And it went down because he became more comedic as time went on. But it didn't change the fact that he violated my rights. Okay, he took an oath to uphold the Constitution, which he didn't do, and he also put me in danger by yelling out loud, saying that this man is casing the armored truck.
Goddamn bullshit. Are you even American?
Wow!
Are you American?
Wow! That hits hard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Hassan, Detective Jay Hassan. Now, this is a year ago. He's upgraded to detective. Shout out to Dime Chick. He's definitely goofy. He's a top joker of the Boston PD. That's what I call him, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Hassan. He's questioning if I'm an American. Wow.
That's nothing you see. This goddamn bullshit. Are you even American? Are you American? Or are you an agent for a foreign government?
Beautiful content right here, officer. Please keep it coming.
I'm just saying, you're talking about Constitution. Lazy Constitution. Yes, no, maybe so. Constitution. I don't know. You should have went into photography or something. That's what you should be doing with your time. What you went? Stop and shop. South Bay Mall. Right?
What city and state is this? What city and state is this?
Armored
What city and state is this?
Like, what are you really doing with your time? In the grand scheme of things, what are you doing with your time?
So now he's lightweight berating me. He's questioning what I'm doing. Basically, pretty much saying I'm below everybody that's out there because everybody out there has a purpose of being out there except for me. And because I'm recording the police, and actually wasn't even recording the police, started out with the Loomis boys, okay? Started out recording them, and now because I'm recording the police, he wants to lightweight berate me and basically tell me I'm a nobody. Listen.
You got time to sit out here and do this? Really? You must be, like, independently wealthy. Yes? Yes?
I already told you before, I don't answer questions. Well, next time we over here to this truck stop, you can take more footage.
You got all this time, put all this effort into running around talking about the Constitution. You can't even tell me anything in the Constitution.
Still following me, still harassing.
Tell you, don't hit the cards. I'm glad that you did this.
Here go our buddy right here. He's melting as he sits in that seat because nothing could be done. He is melting, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll pause this right here real quick. Shout outs to I.E. Dixon. He sent me some information on Jay Hassan. Let's go through it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what kind of information we got on Jay Hassan. I'm gonna blow this up real quick. All right, Detective Jihad Hassan. So I knew I had to spell it incorrect. I thought it probably was two S's instead of one S and two A's. It was actually one S and two A's. Hasan. Employed on 7/15/2020. Employee number 95166. Badge number 4690. And that's if he lied to me today and said his number was 735. Okay, I don't know when this has been last updated. Employed on 7. I guess it's 2020 because this is wokewindows.org. Okay, sometimes they're a little not current with all the information. Maybe sometimes a year or two back. All right, so date of arrival, October 4th, 2004. He's been an officer since 2004. District 6. Shout outs to Keebler No Sugar Coding Truth. She asks Detective Jihad Hassan Badge 4690 out of District 6 BPD. Yeah, definitely. Residence, Wayland, Massachusetts. That's his residence. Okay. Jihad Hassan is an active detective in the Boston Police Department. They live outside Boston and Wayland, MA. Detective Jihad Hassan has been a Boston police officer for 16 years. They were paid a total of, wow, $198,000. $198,180.59 in 2020. Just seeing so many numbers was just unbelievable. I couldn't even pronounce it. They were the 531st highest earner in 2020 among Boston Police Department employees. Once again, shout out to IE Dixon for sending this good information. Allegations against this officer sustained by the Internal Affairs Division 2000-2020 received May 15, 2012, negligent duty, unreasonable judgment, sustained. Received May 25th, 2012, allegation was courts, sustained, whatever that means. Let me see if I could click into this and get some more information. Officers and allegations. Okay, let's get into other officers. Let me go back. All right. Concerning news coverage and documents, Detective Jihad Hassan has been named in news articles, court records, and or other documents that contain concerning allegations. Really? Let me see. Is that right? On July 16th, Acting Police Commissioner Daniel P. Linacki executed a settlement agreement with police officer Jihad Hassan, assigned to the Bureau of Field Services, District E5, for a violation of Rule such and such of the Boston Police Department Rules and Procedures. I can't even read that. Out of LAD case number such and such. Officer has submitted an overtime slip with an end time that was later than his court appearance. In resolution of this matter, Officer Hassan has accepted a 1 working day suspension. Okay. All right. What else we got going on with Detective Hassan? What's this right here? Let me blow this one up for y'all. Violation, courts. I guess it's something to do with court. He didn't come to court, or he came to court late. These are the 2 violations that were concerning court. His earnings. 2011, about 120 grand. 2012, about 115 grand. 2013, about 128 grand. And it goes on and on. 2020 has been his biggest payday so far. Get into his figures right here. It's all public record. That's his figures right there. A lot of numbers. Jay Hassan is eating real good. He's doing real well for himself. Incident journal. Here's an incident journal, October 11, 2020, 5:50 a.m. in Brighton, Washington Street, vandalism. This is all the stuff that he encountered while he was on duty. September 12, 2020, tow motor vehicle trespassing. 85 Seaport Boulevard, South Boston, trespassing. Larceny, theft from building, Lucy Street, August 19, 2020. Disturbing the peace, disorderly, November 22nd, 2019. Okay. You got a nice little list right here. Going all the way back. Going all the way back. So this is Jay Hassan, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at Jay Hassan's public information. This is off of wokewindows.org. Wokewindows.org. It gives you all the public information. Jay Hassan has a long list of things going on. Paid details. Eversource Electric, $368. For how many hours? 6 hours, 30 minutes. $368. All of them $368. All the paid detail adds up. Does real well for himself. Even while he's drinking. Traffic citations. $175. He gave out a ticket to somebody in Roxbury. What for? I can't say. Hispanic male. Can't tell what the ticket was for, but let's just look and see how he gives his tickets out, how he disperses tickets out amongst the races. Black, white, black, 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 one white, and it's black and Hispanic. Mostly black and Hispanic, one white person. Traffic citations, ladies and gentlemen. Field contacts. Supervisors, Carl Struther, Stephen Sicolo, Kevin Finn, Kenneth O'Brien. I know Kenneth. Familiar with him. Charles McKinnon. SWAT reports. Doesn't have any information on SWAT. Complaints. Citizen complaint, internal investigation, citizen complaint. Okay, let's get into that. All right, source material. Use of force, exonerated. The finding was exonerated December 17, 2014. I guess his partner was Combe P. Leiden. And he was charged with, that's the deputy, charged with use of force as well. That was on July 3rd, 2015. I don't know if these were connected, but we do have a use of force case on Jihad Hasan, and it was exonerated on December 17th, 2014. Let's get into the next complaint, citizen complaint. Jihad Hasan, badge 4690. Untruthfulness in department report. Unfounded. It's unfounded. Jihad Hasan, use of force. Unfounded. May 17th, 2017. Shout outs Worship Artists. Shout outs American Amy. Sorry for not paying attention to the chat, y'all. Shout outs I.E. Dixon, D. Johns. Appreciate y'all for checking this out with me. Okay. Main man got some things going on with him. Let's go back to the complaint list. Third complaint. We just went through two of them. Okay. Jihad Hasan. Courts. I guess that's a situation with courts. I don't know. He must haven't Must have not make it to court or was late. I don't know what that's about, but that's another complaint. Jihad Hassan, negligent on duty, unreasonable judge. All right, let's go into the fourth complaint. Respectful treatment, not sustained. Jihad Hassan, self-identification, not sustained. So he must didn't identify. Jihad Hassan, use of force, another use of force, June 1st, 2016. All these are June 1st, 2016. As we can see, ladies and gentlemen, they can do what they want and still keep their job. Have a good night, American Amy. Use of force, exonerated, December 3rd, 2013. Okay. Articles, personnel order, John Connolly, Matthew Hogarth. Matthew Hogarth. I think I know that guy. What is this? Oh, some type of thing. They participated in a good ad campaign for them. All right, so once again, I got to shout my man I.E. Dixon out one more time for giving me that information so I could be able to show it to y'all. Shout out to I.E. Dixon.
Second time, two different locations. Second time, two different locations. How do you feel?
So I'm saying second time, two different locations because this is the second time that I recorded this pair works for Loomis. And he's telling the officer that I was recording them somewhere else, which was in Dudley Station.
There's no expectation of privacy in public. Nothing. You called the cops. You called the cops. You scared. You shouldn't be an armored truck driver if you're scared. You better get back up from these dudes. What do you mean, man? Get out of their way, man. How's your day going? Go in your pockets and give me my thing right now. Because I'm a little short this week. Well, you need to stop drinking it. It takes though. You need to feel as though it stops my rights, which it doesn't. You have been very entertaining today and less than helpful. Thank you for your professionalism. Dude, you're the one that's unhelpful. They're very less than helpful. We gotta come deal with you and all your foolishness. And you should educate them so you won't have to come out. Well, if I'm doing something that's against the Constitution, you guys should be detaining me and arresting me. No, we feel bad for you because we know you're suffering. No, because you know I haven't broke the law. All right. You know I haven't broke the law. You keep saying that. Well, if I broke the officer, if I broke the law, why aren't you arresting me? Or at least writing me a citation? you can.
Answer your own question.
Because you can. That's why you're just standing here.
Some kind of mental illness.
Okay.
Shout out to American Amy. She was clarifying about him having a complaint against him for courts. I wasn't sure what courts was, but American Amy said he is lying, saying he was in court longer than he was, so he could get paid even more. Oh, so that's how he lives so well.
Alone and trying to deal with you in a way, we can't arrest our way out of this mental illness situation that you're in.
No, it's just that you can't do anything about the situation.
Keep saying that. I'm just telling you, leave them guys alone. Find something more productive.
Once again, he's saying, leave those guys alone. I never did nothing but stand about 10 feet away from them and record.
Don't give me orders.
I'm not giving you orders. It's a suggestion.
Don't give me orders. Don't give me orders. You work for me. You work for me, officer.
Hey, I'm a little short. My check.
You
Go in
work
your pockets right
you work
now.
for me.
Go in your pockets and give me my pay right
You
now.
work for
I'm a
me.
little short this week.
Well, you need to stop drinking and come to work one time.
Drinking? You need to stop eating some of these sweets. That's what you need to do. You got other businesses you should be taking care of as an adult.
How many times have you discharged your weapon this year?
Look at the kind of foolishness
Hit the lights! Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody.
Hey, you got your leg work. You gotta get that. Get that. Yeah, something. I'm trying to help you out, brother. Get that. Really. I got some tissue. You want it? Turn the camera.
You have any hand sanitizer? You have any water?
I do. You want it?
Can I have some hand sanitizer, please?
Let me see if I can.
Thank you.
You gotta get that off your nose.
Apparently, I had a booger on my nose.
You might shove me in the back. I don't trust you guys.
Hey, he's asking me to get in the back.
It's a recording device. It's a recording device.
All I gotta do is get that off your nose. Real talk. Get that off.
Thank you, brother. Now, you gonna give me the water? There we go. I got an officer charging.
If you type BBC in Google search, you know what comes up.
Place that issues press passes. You don't know that? There's no department that issues press passes.
I don't even know that, dude. Be educated. Appreciate it, bro.
We're all alternative press. We all have the right to deliver the news. You don't have to have CNN on your back. You don't have to have NBC, BBC. We all have the right. Yeah. We all have the right.
Y'all know what the BBC is.
To record.
If you type BBC in Google search, you know what comes up.
Your face.
Oh man, dude, you gotta come down here I do them all, you gotta come down here.
Y'all haven't heard of me already? No? Y'all will.
Actually, someone did hit me to you.
Okay.
Before I got out of my car.
Cool. You got the name and the state committee name and
It's gonna be.
the auditor's handle and
You know what?
everything.
You're not that bad, dude. You're not that bad. You are kind of annoying, but you're not that bad.
Well, annoying is not a crime.
Yes, it is.
No, annoying is not a crime.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it's not a crime. Being annoying is not a crime, and I haven't been disorderly. I have not been disorderly. I haven't been
That's the way
disorderly.
you interpret it.
Okay, so holding my camera up is annoying, right? That's not disorderly.
Not really. It's just,
That's not disorderly.
It's the person acting behind it. I mean, I wish you guys hurry up and leave so I can conclude my video. You know, as an author, I was supposed to wait for you guys to leave. Why? To show nothing else is happening. How? You stand with me. So can I get a statement from you that if I conclude this video, nothing else is going to happen? There's not going to be any force on you guys? There's not going to...
I want to give a special shout out to everybody in the chat for rocking with me for this 1 hour of total clown commentary from the one and only Boston Police Department's top joker of them all, ladies and gentlemen, Detective J. Hassan. Just caught up with him earlier this evening. Still acting like a silly dilly from Chantilly. Lord help us. Shout outs to many faces of idiots. Hope you get your situation together, bro. Ron Snyder. Where's your audit? American Amy. David Stewart. Lake Speed. Googly Good. Keebler No Sugarcoating Truth. I appreciate y'all. Definitely. Shub El Ben Israel. My man. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. Have a good night. Don't ever turn your back on these cops out here. Don't never turn your back to them. Make Pagan. Dime Chick. Appreciate y'all. White Lives Matter. Stephen Gabriel. Wake Up America. Demand your health. Bounce the slab in Real Nature. New Guru. Oquendo. Jose Zelino Daviega. Henry Hodges. Beth Meadows. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And if y'all like to become a member, just hit the join button. It's real easy. All y'all gotta do is just hit it.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
Shout out to Mark Ross. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night, y'all, and be safe out there, man. Always pull out your cameras. Shout out to D. Johns. Always pull out your cameras when y'all see police in action. You never know, you might just be saving a life. Zion King. It's the resistance. Ween Fame. I'm out of here, y'all. Shout outs and peace to I.E. Dixon.